Hello and welcome to a brand new series from Danotage. Hello, hi, I'm Danotage. I've played Isaac before. I've played this game. This is not new to me by any means, and I say that with a lot of pretense because, well, it's not going to show that I've played this game before. This is going to be, let's pretend it's a rebirth. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus is going to be somewhat of a rebirth for me. Think about it that way. I haven't played this game in a very long time. It's an old game. I mean, we all know. It's prominent amongst a lot of my friends. They're very good at this game. They happen to have made a career out of this game. It's very good. I've wanted to figure out a game that we can kind of play and I can talk about things, and it gets a lot of things that we would normally just kind of brush over in a regular content type game. But the thing is, those games switch all the time, and the games that we play switch all the time, that sometimes, especially on YouTube, it's hard to keep up, and it's hard to tell what's going on, and it's hard to really keep that conversation going unless, you know, I get you guys to watch every single video, which isn't going to happen. I gotta remember how to do these things again. So that's not going to really happen. So until then, we might as well pick a game we can play every single day, which is, you know, it is either this or Enter the Gungeon or something else. But I thought it might be a good idea to pick something that I know a lot of people like and I also enjoy. So let's play some Binding of Isaac. There's a lot that's going to be happening in probably the next month or two, according to Edmund, and a lot of Steam reviews and a lot of other things that are happening. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start with business. What are we starting off with the top here? I know it's the first video, so it's gonna be really tough, but I think we can do it. If we can get a handful of likes, let's say 5 likes on this video, I will give away a copy to anybody that decides they want to comment. And all we need is the 5 likes, but anybody that wants to comment, I'll give a copy away of Repentance. So Repentance is supposed to come out. I remember talking about it with I don't want to drop any names here, but a one Cobalt Streak is a good friend of mine. Back like 2 years ago, we were talking about, hey, I don't know when this is going to come out. I don't know what's happening, but we got to figure it out so that we can, you know, so that I can figure out how to start getting back into the game, and Cobalt can start, you know, getting ready to prep his streams for it, because man, that guy goes very hard. Obviously, him and, you know, my buddy Sinvicta and Northern Lion and all those guys, they go pretty hard. So it's pretty cool. I'm not talking about the items we're getting just yet because, one, I don't really know what they are just yet. Also, we'll figure that out in a second. But there's a lot of things that I think are going to happen in the next month or two. You know, there's a lot of conversations that we can have. But I figure 5 likes it's a good goal, considering, you know, we've gotten that on previous videos before. I'm not like, so my stream is, hold on, let me fix this real quick. My stream is a lot bigger than my YouTube channel, but I figured I wanted to get something that we can do on YouTube that is specific to YouTube, and we don't have to worry about just uploading VODs anymore. So that's one of the things I wanted to really drive home with a lot of this is I didn't want all of our videos to just be VODs. I've created a whole new channel that's going to be Danotage Live. That's all things we've done on Twitch. That way, if you're subscribed to this channel, you don't get confused as to, oh, is he talking to us? Is he talking to a chat? Because it very easily does become confusing, and I don't want that to happen. So let's figure out something to do on YouTube that is specific to YouTube. And I feel like any type of roguelite, considering we played millions of them, are really easy to jump in and just have those be secluded to YouTube. Also, it gives us a reason to stream Isaac when we, you know, want to every now and then, you know, just to kind of mix it up a little bit. But mostly this will be a YouTube thing. With that being said, what do I have here? So I've got an item at the top. I don't even know what boom is. Oh, speaking of, this is a game that you can very much backseat me on. Like I said at the beginning, the whole reason for the precursor is that I am not new to the game, but, oh, okay. But I'm gonna be not very good. This is Brimstone, right off the top. This is for our first run. We are playing normal. I will switch up to hard very, probably the next video. I just figured, to get started and keep get my brain reacclimated to this game specifically, we'll start with normal. With that being said, I think that there's a lot of room for tips and tricks, and I will definitely read those off as streams go on. And as you can tell, there's no camera. I usually do have a camera on, but I feel like Isaac is very stylized for a reason, so might as well. I just got hit by that. Wow. So might as well just utilize what it looks like. I mean, it's really simple design, but it looks really good. We're not here for a review. You guys have seen this game a million times, probably. Some of you maybe not, but I think most of you probably have. Alright, so we have possibly a way to get this run to go pretty far, don't we? Do we want to blow all these up? Oh, oh, that's what it is. Spacebar means I can trigger it when I want. That's pretty cool, actually. We just get all this stuff. Alright, sick. That works. I know about tinted rocks. I know about some of the items, but I'm very not versed in a lot of this game. So, with that being said, although, I probably want to do that. How do I do this again? Oh, there we go. Amnesia. I don't know what that did. I don't know what any of the pills are gonna do. I don't know if this does anything. I have no idea. What is this? Mum's box, what's inside? No, I'm gonna keep the boom. Okay, we're gonna learn, so we're gonna waste a lot of money. Oh, amnesia is the map, I see. Well, rough. So, I'm gonna be pushing a lot of buttons, but I think we're gonna have some fun. So, here's a little example of what the things we might talk about. I live here in Los Angeles. Equality. Okay. I live here in Los Angeles, which, you know, movie capital of the world. A lot of things get done here. It's pretty common to just have some weird sightings with celebrities. I'm not saying we're not going to talk into that right now, but basically right outside my house, I was taking the dog for the walk, the daily walk, and right outside the house, there was a giant light, and I know for a fact, is that an ocarina? Spider butt. I don't know which ones are good or not. I guess this is fine. We don't need to boom it. There was a giant light outside, and I know they had been filming something across the street, down the street, all the way around the block for a while now. So they had the whole corner locked off, and this giant light in the sky. I just walked right into it, and I'm like, what is going on here? The story's not going to get that much more exciting, but it's really cool to have a lot of that going on, because you're like, oh, is my neighborhood very much going to be in, like, a film soon? Is that going to be weird? How do I feel about this? Because most people are going to be like, oh, that's pretty cool. I live right there. Look at that. And you can show that to your kids forever, or to your family members or whatever. But I'm sitting here like, is that going to take me out of the movie? I should probably go to the boss. Is that going to take me out of the movie? Is that one of those things that is extremely non-immersing? Is that something I really care about? Is that something that's probably going to happen a million times while I live here? This is our first year here. We moved from not too far away. I've been in California my entire life. But it's still kind of strange. Can I just delete these? Oh, I did get hit. Okay, we're gonna take this guy out. Who is this again? I'm asking as if you'll answer me right now. I could probably always go back to it. I'm gonna ask a lot of those questions. You guys feel free to answer in the comments, but know that I'm asking them because I just don't know what they are. I also took hits that I knew I probably didn't have to take. I don't know what any of these things are. Health down. Oh no.
Are you a wizard?
Should I just not take pills? Is that... I'm actually asking this question. Do you just not take pills? Feels like pills are almost always bad. It's like in Darkest Dungeon, you don't do anything with the books because more than likely, books are almost always going to be bad. Am I going to ruin like a really good run right now? We got Brimstone, dude. We gave up for Brimstone. I feel like Brimstone is an easy win. Arcade time? Am I supposed... Oh, let's give me my keys. More pills. I don't want to... Jeez. I don't know. I gave up keys probably for not knowing what that is. It's fine. I know that I probably shouldn't have bombed him. And I probably shouldn't have died there. That's just how new I am to the game again. Again, I'm not new to the game, but I am new to the game. It's gonna be a weird... It's gonna be a weird few days. Let's just be honest here. Should we just jump? We'll jump right into hard. This is only 11 minutes. We started off with Isaac. Let's exit real quick. Let's go do a new run. We'll switch to hard, and then we will attempt to not die. We're gonna go Isaac again. It feels like there is a lot that I'm going to get that is very easily going to really annoy people, and that's okay. I don't know. I'm gonna do it this way. That works, I guess. Okay, cool. That does mean that I probably could have... Is this the same item? Oh, it's a different item. This is laser. But I just hope that nobody gets frustrated with my gameplay. I know that happens in other games. Factorio is one of them, but I feel like you just can't get away from annoying people in Factorio. That was a bad move. It's just gonna happen. I promise, guys. I promise that I'm not really that bad, and we will get better. I think the inherent skill is there. Just gotta give it some time. I need a bomb for that, don't I? That's the boss already. Should we just go for it? Let's just go for it. We have an item. Why not? Hi, Larry Jr. Does that slow him down at all? I do like this. This item's pretty cool. Oh, obviously shooting them side on seems really good because it's penetrating. That was nice. Tears up. Oh, dude, speed down. That might be okay. So I've talked about this in other roguelites before. Speed up usually kills me. Unless it's like Hades where I get like multiple dashes. But speed up, I usually just run into things. This game is really floaty. And that kind of goes in the same direction of speeding up and being bad. I don't want that to happen. Get rid of these poops here. But yeah, so like living in Los Angeles is one of those things. It's not really nothing anybody cares about for the most part, but it is an interesting adventure. There's a lot of people who are very different politically from each other, I've noticed. Did I just walk over that? That was weird. Like things are tremendously opposite and different here than I would have ever guessed. Granted, living in California my whole life, that's kind of been the normal consensus of how things go, because this state is huge. This state is huge and it's very, very vast. There's a lot of different types of people and things and animals and just natures and biomes and all kinds of stuff. It's really a crazy place. Often it's one of those things where... Ooh, I need a bomb. It's one of those things where if somebody says you live in California, they assume a certain thing. And it's not only that, it's not one of those things where, oh, you're just wrong because you don't know what this is all about. It's, you're never going to be right, and you're never going to be wrong about typically what California is. That was bad. Because we legitimately have a little bit of everything. Snow, desert, mountains, plains, oceans, beaches, like actually every type of landscape, we have it. And there's this, that's what makes, I mean, we've talked about this, I think, not us, but I think the state has talked about it. People outside the state, people who've ever lived here before, people who understand it have talked about how California in general is very easily two different states, because you have Southern California and Northern California, and the people are pretty different. I think more people not from the state live in Southern California, other than maybe like Silicon Valley. And then you have like an entirely different culture that is from within the state as well. You kind of know, it's like, who's from Los Angeles. It's very easy to tell for the most part. And then you have so many different things happening. So I think there's definitely a lot to kind of think about when it comes to, oh, I don't live there, but I could probably figure some stuff out. I don't have any money. Okay. Did I know that that was a shop? I don't think so. Or did I? Maybe it was on the map. What is... Did I just get like a mustache? What the heck is that? Uh-oh. This seems bad. This seems real bad. That's Mom. Hi, Mom. What's she doing here? Does that just happen in that room? Uh-oh. Oh, I got stuck on the rock. Oh, this is bad. Please don't die. This is gonna be embarrassing. Because this is, like, again, 2 decent runs with decent items. We have very little to do. Let's just do it, because we have nothing. We have no items. This should be easy, I hope. I hope this happens. This is our second boss. Come on, just don't die. That's all I care about. Obviously, it's all we ever care about. Just don't die. I mean, you live every day. You consume things in your body. And you don't really often think about, oh, I'm just trying not to die. But yet we eat terrible things. We ingest just the worst foods. But it's 2 different things. One is because they're easy. 2, it's because they're cheap usually. And we're dead. Anyway, we'll talk about this more in the next one. Again, if we reach 5 likes on this video, I will give away a copy of The Binding of Isaac Repentance, coming out hopefully very soon. Maybe next month, maybe next year. Hopefully very soon. We'll see that happening. And that'll go to any of the commenters. So please, comment, subscribe, do all the things. That helps the channel tremendously. We are trying tremendously. We are trying to grow the channel. It is super helpful to do this, and it's not just for fame. It is legitimately to keep everything succinct. As we've grown our Twitch channel pretty nicely, it's time to work on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're new, hope to see you again next time. Goodbye!